Hey YouTube, it's me again. I just thought I would do a quick update on what's been happening and how I'm progressing along with my journey to lap bandom. I spent since my last update, trying to find or create a support system for myself. Because I'm having my surgery in Mexico, I'm not going to have that support that most people get when they have their surgery in Canada, where I'm from, or from the US. So I've just spent the last few weeks trying to find websites that I like that are really supportive and good, buying books, trying to create an exercise program, made appointments with my doctor to see how far he can do follow-up care, because I'm not sure in Canada whether like for instance, if I have an infection after my surgery, is that covered under BC Medical? Can I go see him about that? I mean, I kind of assume so, but I'm not sure. So I just want to make sure. Plus, I'm going to get some liquid pain medication from him to take with me, and also talk to him about going to see a nutritionist, because that seems to be a really important kind of factor and key in success is, regularly seeing a nutritionist or some kind of counselor. A lot of people also go for just regular head counseling sessions, because a lot of the issues, of course, aren't about eating. They're, psychological. So we'll see how, if I end up needing to do that or not. I'm totally open to doing that if things are not going well for me. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I also was supposed to go to Mexico originally when I first started talking about this with a friend of my mom's. She was thinking about having the surgery herself and has decided that it's not right for her and that she doesn't want to go. But during that conversation, she said that the doctor that I plan to use to do my fills told her that he refuses to touch anybody who's gone to Mexico to have their lap band done. So of course I'm freaking out, because I'm like, who's going to do my fills and who's going to do my aftercare? And there's not very many people around that know about the lap band and sort of specialize in it and can tell you, well, it's probably this or it's probably that if you're having problems. So I was really concerned. She told me that on Friday. Today's Monday. So first thing this morning, I called them and I kind of lied, and I feel really bad about it, because I know from a doctor's perspective, it must be like, well, why should I help you? You didn't get your surgery here to save yourself money and for whatever else, what other reasons you chose not to do it here, so why should I help you? So I kind of lied and said I was from out of province and I just moved here. And I did tell them I had my band done, or I was going to have my band done in Mexico. I actually told her I already had it done. So I'm feeling a little guilty, but, whatever needs to happen to make sure that I have care when I get home. So the plane tickets are booked. I have been kind of, as I said, I was kind of gathering support for myself, and in doing that, I thought I would show you a couple other books that I got. Apparently I'm a book fanatic. This one, I don't know if you can see it, it's called Mega Yoga. It's by Megan Garcia, and if you don't know about it, it's yoga that has been modified for people that are overweight, because I've always wanted to take yoga, but it's really hard when you're bigger to do yoga properly. It's really challenging. So I like this as a start, that she's taken all of the poses and modified them for people that are a bit larger, so that I can start doing yoga now. And then when I lose some weight, then, of course, I'll probably start going to the gym or something and taking classes. But for now, I really like yoga for strength training and muscle building and so on. I think it's a really nice, jarring exercise for me to do. The other book I got, when I was pregnant, I bought a exercise ball because somebody told me that it was great for labor, which incidentally it was. But I haven't looked at the exercise ball since, and the intention was, great, I'll buy the ball, use it for labor, and then after I have the baby, it'll be great for me to help, get back in shape. Yeah, not so much. So, I bought this book, exercise ball for beginners. It's pretty cool actually. It can like stand up, so you can have it while you're actually using the ball, and it sort of gives you, you know, all the different poses and strength training exercises that you can do with the ball for beginners, because I've seen other people exercise on the ball and it's like, yeah, you know what, I'm not, you know, interested in killing myself at this point in my life. So it's great because hopefully, you know, that will also help. Something else I've done is I'm trying to start a walking group in my area because I love the idea, you know, you're accountable to those people then to show up, and I figure, well, if I'm the organizer, then I'm definitely going to show up. Possibly I'd like to expand it to just be a exercise group and go and do something different each week, kayaking or yoga or belly dancing or something like that, something fun and interesting like I expressed in my other video. I'm just not a gym person. Just for me to go to the gym, and it's just not going to work for me. I know it's not. So I need to find alternate ways to get exercise into my life. I've been considering buying a treadmill. Now, yeah, it's, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, everybody on that's selling their treadmills, because I'm going to buy a used one, of course. They're selling them because they've become, you know, very elaborate laundry hangers. So, you know, it's clear that I would be prone to turning mine into a very elaborate laundry hanger. So I'm kind of thinking a little bit more about that. And I just thought it would be great because of where I live. You know, it's not always nice and pleasant and lovely to go walk outside. And also the only time that's really convenient for me to go walking is at night. And I don't think that's the safest thing to do. So I thought it'd be great. I could watch my little Quinn, my son, and you know, jump on the treadmill at the same time. So, and finally, the last book I bought is Essential Lap Band Recovery Reading in Mexico for every, you know, former 80s rocker chick like myself. Nikki Sixx, The Heroin Diaries. I know, you're probably like, oh my. But, you know, it's trashy, you know, good old-fashioned fun reading. So that's what I will be reading as I'm laying on the beach in Puerto Vallarta with, you know, stitches and holes in me and that kind of stuff. So it should be interesting.